All right. So in true Kotaku fashion, they are taking what's in a fantasy world and bringing it to real life with this article here that The Last of Us is happening for real and we are to blame Jack Daniels whiskey for it.
So can I ask a question?
Sure.
Maybe is this because Kotaku like lives in a fantasy world? So like this is the real world to them?
Yes.
Okay. Okay. I was just
This
making sure like
okay, yes, and what you're about to hear, Rob, yes, I'm still mad about it, okay? This is the company that had a writer several years ago. When the PlayStation 5 first came out and no one could get their hands on it, their reviewer had one sitting on his shelf, not touching it,
yeah.
and talking about in his article that he did not know how he was going to start his article, talking about the PlayStation 5. Being one.
Whenever, the world is in chaos and there's so much political and so much other shit going on.
Yes.
But how can he write about a video game console when the rest of the world is so bad?
Yes. He did not know how he was going to get through writing an article on the PlayStation 5. I was no, just stop. And
Yeah, just stop.
these companies are
Just stop.
being given review things before anybody else.
Well, and that was like that's my thing. Is this is like your job?
Mhm.
Okay, don't get me wrong. I get it. Yeah, the world's horrible. The world sucks. Whatever. Your job still is your job. So if you can't do your job, you're fired. So get the hell out, and that's the end of it.
Dude, I would have written down every little spec even as far as putting it on a scale.
Oh, I mean, you got that, but you could also very easily talk about, oh, hey, look, there's no games for it yet. Everything that they're playing is still
Mhm.
remakes, or what, however you want to word it, but it's all just ports from PS4 to PS5. There was nothing out for it yet, no exclusives.
Well, I think the first and only game for a while, not the only game up to now, but the only game for a while to have the 120 hertz support was the Devil May Cry 5.
Ah, such a good game. Those were some
That was
good
such an
games.
awesome game. But back on topic here.
Oh yeah,
We're
yeah.
blaming Jack Daniels for bringing The Last of Us into the real world because at least one couple is suing the whiskey maker over a fungus that grows. I think it's from the, hold on, I just saw it here. The ethanol fumes.
Right.
And it's being released through the atmosphere and they said from what I read, like it doesn't really spread all that far. But
So, like the thing that I read, and I actually watched a video about this. Like, so whenever I go into work in the morning, I have my breakfast, and they normally have like Good Morning America or something on TV. And there was this lady on there, and she's crying because this fungus is killing a tree on her property, and it just hurts her so bad that she can't. This tree is dying, and it's all because of Jack Daniels and this bacteria that is growing because of them making the alcohol.
yeah, the whiskey fungus has become a serious problem for the residents of Lincoln County who happen to live nearby the 6 different Daniels barrel houses. Warehouses that store that store and age the whiskey. Wow, am I? Hold on.
Is she retarded?
We're gonna change it to he. We should change it to he, because I swear. In the areas near and around these barrel houses, folks have reported a sooty or a sooty dark crust. I really am retarded. With how poor today,
I
Junior.
can't weed today.
I can't weed today.
Is
I'm
she
a little fucked up.
retarded?
Boys have a
Oh, wrong
penis,
one.
girls have a vagina.
Hate speech.
So I'm a little fucked up.
There we go. My finger slipped and I hit the wrong button.
Um,
One resident even scraped the paint off her outdoor furniture trying to remove the fungus. And another couple is suing Jack Daniels as they maintain an old mansion they use for weddings and events.
yeah.
I mean, how long have these barrel houses been here?
Well, that's what I was going to say. Jack Daniels has been around for how many years?
18s, 1700s? Some 18s, I want to say 1800s.
Something like that. Yeah. I don't have a bottle of Jack Daniels in front of me to look at, but you know, they say that that Jack Daniels has turned down. They said that Jack Daniels has turned down helping or cleaning anything because it poses no health threats to anyone or animals, and that it can easily be removed via washing. And then people suggested that the company pay a power washing company to wash nearby homes or businesses. Jack Daniels then declined and said no, because then we could be held liable for any damages caused during the cleaning process. So then others asked, hey, can you add filters to its barrel house? And this one doesn't make any sense to me. To control the release of ethanol fumes. The company also declined, explaining that it could hurt the flavor of its whiskey.
Now, Rob, filtration stuff is your line of work.
That is my line of work. That's what I do. And I'm all willing to sell Jack Daniels filters. So, hey, Mr. Daniels, if you need some filters for your barrel house, I'm your guy. Okay, this is what I do.
But is there a filter that they can put in that'll stop those fumes,
Yes.
but also
It's-
vent it enough that the fume? Well, I guess it would have. You would need to. I mean, would the fungus just stick to everything inside the barrel house?
No. So you would do molecular cleaning that the fungus would never happen in the first place.
Okay.
But yeah, I mean, it's very, very easily, I think that you could take care of this, but also I'm not too sure on how it would hurt the flavor of its popular whiskey.
You're not sure how it would hurt the flavor?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I'm not sure how, like, putting a filter to stop the emissions coming off of the barrel house. Like, it doesn't make any sense to me.
So they just don't want to be bothered with it.
Yeah, that's what it seems like to me. So I don't know. So they have New York Times spoke with a professor who has studied the whiskey fungus, and he seems to disagree.
Yeah.
The fungus is pretty destructive, and the only way to stop it is to turn off its alcohol supply. It wrecks patio furniture, house siding, almost any outdoor surfaces. I've seen trees choked to death by it. It is a small mercy that it does not also appear to have negative impact on human health. Dr. Scott also added that the alcohol fumes actually make the fungus more resilient to temperature changes in the hot summers found in Tennessee. Luckily, it doesn't seem like it can mentally alter human beings or lead to the end of the world. However, that's likely not much comfort to the folks fighting back against this fungus in Lincoln County, especially as the evil Jack Daniels continues to ignore their pleas for help or change.
I think it's funny that the exact examples that the doctor used are the exact ones that they pulled from earlier in the article.
Yeah.
Like they made sure it all lined up on the way down.
Yeah. Yeah. So, I don't know. I don't see how any of this makes sense. But it's Kotaku. So.
Kotaku. Fuckheads.
Yep.
Moving on.